This is a brand new chisel I got, and Fortune Fine Woodworking Tools is back again, and they brought me a chisel, and the bevel on this is 20 degrees, and what I want to do is get that slight tiny little factory chip out, or maybe it got dropped, I'm not sure. Get that out, and then in the very front I want to make that 30 degrees. So what we're going to do is use a stone holder system that they have. I've got a short stone and I've got a long stone. The short stone is extremely rough. I'd call that 40 grit. I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm going to go with what seems to me like 100 grit, and I'm going to put it in the holder. The nice thing about the holder, not only is it adjustable for the longer stone, it's got a non-slip serrated rubber foot at the bottom, 3 of them. This supports the middle and it rests between them. And then you tighten it up. Some guys use machine oil, other guys use Crisco, other guys use plain water. I use water mixed with some soap. Find my angle, lock my wrist in place, and work it. What I'm going to try and do is use as much of this surface as I can. And the reason for doing your best to keep a figure 8 action going is because you want to wear the stone down evenly so that it remains flat over the years. I've got one stone that's very concave in the middle. Now what's nice about their system is that it's adjustable. So this finer stone over here, which is longer than this one, obviously is accommodated by the same product. And we're going to go to, I can feel a little burr back there. So we'll do the back side of this. That looks good. Now we're going to go to our 20 degree bevel again. I can also use straight motions and then alternate which side of the stone I want to use. Well, I can see our nick is gone. Okay, and now I want to use the finest side. Don't ask me what grit this is, I really don't know. These things have been around for years and years. I've clamped it in place, get a little bit more lube on there. I don't care for using oil because whatever that stuff is called swath. When the fine pieces of metal mix with the oil and build up, it just creates a mess around my work surface. And water's real easy to deal with. What I'm doing is applying a little bit more pressure on my backstroke and lifting it to what I approximate to be 30 degrees. Okay, not bad. Now the way I used to do things is really crude. A lot of guys have a setup where their stone is in a sled, I guess, or some sort of a platform that they can clamp into their vise. I didn't even do that, and I found myself getting my vise oily or wet, and that's not what you want to do. But this is what I used to do. Now with Fortune's system, it's a whole lot cleaner, and we're going to show you that in a minute. This thing's going to take a lot of work. Now, for the purpose of introducing this system, I haven't made it perfect, but I did get that nick out that was there, and I did get my 30-degree slope or cutting edge of about 1 mil, and I've got a burr. So typically the way to get that burr out is simply a motion like that, and now I don't feel any burr. Not a bad system. You can use it for planer blades, knives, anything that needs to be sharpened.